Hey guys, got a pretty important message I want to share, and I don't think the timing could have been any better. I've been in a watching and waiting mode for the last on and off for the last 2 months, and I just wait patiently. Then I'll get something, and then I'll wait patiently and get a little something. And the word endure came to mind, was given to me this morning. Endure. And on top of that, I was given a message in the spirit I just heard. This was 2 days ago. Don't wander. Don't wander. Like wander off. And I started thinking about it, and this morning I was crying out to the Father, and I was trying to, I try to get discernment and understand at a very basic level what I'm supposed to say. And the endure thing came after I heard don't wander, and I got it all. The enduring part is that what we see happening and everything laid out in front of us, we see coming, is we're given that knowledge, that forethought, so that we endure in the moment. I know a lot of you have been enduring for years and years. I feel like, I feel like we've been enduring our whole life to get to where we are. Literally, from being a little kid, from being born to being a little kid, till now, we've been enduring. Because, the Father had me look back over my life, like it was sometime last week, and think how fast it went by to get to where I am, and how He is going to do something unbelievable in the earth. I mean, incredible. So incredible. He's going to prove how good He is, and that His way of doing things is not only perfect, but it is the only way, because everything else leads to destruction. And He was showing me, it was amazing. He was showing me things that have happened, and I'm just now getting it. Thank you, Father. And things that happen in history or with certain people, and they had no understanding until it finished, until it was done. But we're talking on the level of the entire earth. Every soul the Most High is concerned for and owns. And He is working on an individual level. He is working incredible things. Only He has the power to do that. But as a whole, you could say as, the tribes of Israel, the church, He's going to, whatever group, He's going to do something uneven. It's so far beyond our comprehension. And then after He showed me this, I got, don't wander. Don't wander from me. Don't wander from your first love, because in the waiting, for me at least, and I know for a lot of you, we feel like I call it waiting, but honestly, I'm just observing the world a lot lately. And it's easy to get distracted from your first love. Let's be honest. And He was showing me, or telling me, don't wander from, and I got the message today, from your first love. And then the whole endure thing. Endure. That's what I heard. I didn't hear endure till the end or anything. I heard endure. just that one word. And it made me think about everybody. It made me think about, since I started my channel and all the comments and fellowship we've done, and a lot of you, I know your situation, and I know how you have endured with such a glad heart. And that was the thing. While we endure, let's, the Father was showing me that nothing is going to be in vain. None of your good tidings, your praise, your prayers, it all goes somewhere. He heard every single one, every single thing. And the endure thing was that as we're enduring, not wandering from our first love, but we must endure. And I believe he showed me that because I think that the payoff is coming. I know that we're in the, I always say the last days, the end of time, because the Most High has a perfect plan for humanity. Since Adam. It's written that he said, well, since I knew you would sin, he having that beginning and end perfect profile of humanity's timeline. The Most High, had everything already set in motion. And we're going to see the fruits of what he put in motion. Until we see that, don't wander from him and endure. But endure in praise. For those who have a lot and those who have a little, they are all equal in the eyes of the Most High. All of them. And then I just felt like this was, it was really put on me quickly just now. If you look at the world, only the Most High could have orchestrated what is happening for the betterment of humanity. Because we have free will, so, he's the kind of father, he lets his child kind of wander. He tells him, don't go play with that ant pile. But he'll let you wander over there and stick your hands in it. When you start getting bit, he'll bring the healing. I mean, he is the perfect father. And we've seen a lot of that in these days. People coming back to him full circle. I was one of those years ago that came back full circle. And back to my first love. And so don't wander, guys. I want to share another thing real quick about, I had a dream. I hope this makes sense. I had a dream 2 nights ago, not last night, but the night before, where in the dream I kept hearing the word, I'm just going to tell you what I heard. Okay, I don't edit or anything. In the dream, I was hearing other people talking about the rapture in my dream. And it was like we were looking back on the rapture, looking back on it. I don't know if it had taken place but in the dream I kept hearing that word. And it was like I was listening to other people talk about it. It was incredible. And at one point I sat up and I just remember thinking, what is this? And when I went back to sleep, same thing. Kept hearing, rapture in the dream. But I didn't really see anything. I saw like little mini clips of things, but nothing I could put together into one picture. So I thought that was very interesting. I mean, when I hear, look, the Most High is going to do something just incredible. Incredible. And I really had that feeling this morning when I was getting prepared I didn't get prepared, I just knew it was time to make this message. Another thing is, with all the talks of war and everything, let me ask you a question, okay? I believe the Most High has power over everything. A lot of the things being talked about are fear tactics only. If I believe the Most High has all the power, then how can I believe that man has the power to make all these really destructive weapons? It was just something that came across my mind, and I discerned it and prayed about it. But I mean, it was given to me, and it was like the Most High was saying, Sean, look upon the things that I have done and the power that I have. Do you think I would let my own creation outdo me and get their hands on some of this power? Do you think I would let them do that? And I felt so like a fool. You know, no doubt they're searching for the immortal gene. They think that they found it, but are we to believe the Most High is going to let them find it? No. When it comes to making really destructive weapons, do you think that the Most High, being this is his earth, is going to allow his creation to get to do that? We have free will, but I just wanted to mention that. There's a lot of fear tactics in the world. Because we can't believe that he's all powerful, and then on the other hand believe, well, man's going to destroy the earth. No, we can't. I mean, I find it hard to reconcile the two. Now, what if it's a situation where dreams people have had of war is actually judgment of the Most High? But somehow it was man lied, you know, the wicked rulers and the principalities of earth lied and said it was something else when it was really judgment. You know, like let's say an explosion happened somewhere on a huge scale. I'm not talking about, you know, 9/11. I'm talking a whole city wiped out. And man says, oh, well, this country hit us, you know, when we least expected it. I mean, we're in the days of judgment. I'm not going to take anything that the Most High does, even if it is judgment. I don't want to strip that out of his hands. I want to give him honor and glory in his righteousness. So, something to think about. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And it wasn't something I came up with. You know, because I had a conversation with a fellow believer. I said, are we to believe, like, and she said, Sean, this is such a great point. I never thought of it. I said, what if all this talk of war is just chitter chatter, and they're going to use it as deception to cover up, you know, when the angel of the Most High throws a rock at the earth in a meteor strike from the Most High, and they say, well, it was war, and they lie, because that's what they do. They lie. Got to be careful with that, you know, because remember, Satan or the serpent is a created being. He's not going to have more power than the Most High, and he doesn't get to determine the outcome of man. So, look, I love you guys. Keep enduring. Don't wander from your first love. Okay. I'm going to do another video maybe tomorrow, Friday, just to check in, because I know there's a lot of excitement in the air, and that was my message to you guys, though. Keep enduring and don't wander. All right, we'll talk later. I love you guys. Bye.